So, Disability Pride Month is coming to an end, and I know some of you may look at me and be like, what does it matter? Because I look normal and not disabled, and etc., etc., etc. Funny thing, I am very much disabled. I've been disabled technically since 2002. Probably a little bit before then, but they weren't really doing that testing that they normally do now for kids when I was young. I was just talented and gifted and a delight in class. But now I am an adult, and I am a disabled adult, and disabled isn't a bad word. It is a normal word, and it is an identifying word. And it's a true word. I am disabled. I have multiple disabilities. From 2002 onward, a list did get longer, unfortunately. But, so did some of my management of those disabilities and understanding those disabilities and my passion for advocating for them. If you followed me for a long time, you may know some of them. If you haven't and you're new here, here's the short list of my ailments. I have diabetes type 2. I also have endometriosis that is sometimes debilitating. I also have it throughout my upper body cavity. Sometimes it makes Mother Nature a very not great time, and sometimes not just during the time of the month, sometimes it's all the time. And I have PCOS. Those two kind of go together. I've had about 3 to 4 surgeries, give or take, for the endometriosis and the PCOS and stuff. And then we add little nerve problems, the asthma, the neurospiciness, the PTSD, anxiety, and some other chronic health things, gastroparesis. It's a lot. And I know on the outside people think, oh, she's just so got it together. And the truth is, I mostly fake it till I make it, and then also I had to learn and unlearn my internal ableism. Sometimes there's just things I'm not going to be able to do. Sometimes there's going to be things I need to grant myself grace for. Because honestly, living, period, is hard enough. There's no need for me to make it harder on myself or anyone else. My productivity does not define my worth. I am a person. I know I am also a creative, content creator, writer, a whole bunch of other things, and sometimes I have to remind myself that you need to sit down. Like, even my service dog reminds me I need to sit down a lot lately because unfortunately, one of the side effects of having like endometriosis tissue in like my chest cavity is sometimes around that time of the month, I get shorter of breath because it's just there. It hurts. My ribs hurt. It feels like I got punched a lot without actually being punched. It's just a part of the illness, and I just do my best to manage it. So, with Disability Awareness Month, I want to also highlight invisible illnesses, because sometimes you may not know what people are struggling with, and then also it's none of your business, because I also have seen people be butts to people who are parking in disabled spots, and they have the placard, so why are you being a butt? Because either they're helping someone with a disability or they themselves have a disability. So it doesn't matter if you think they look fine, it doesn't matter. So just, that's a little fun fact for Disability Pride Month. It doesn't matter what you think that they look well. Because some days I look real well. And then some days I'm definitely using a cane. I could use a rollator. I could use my little scoot. It don't matter what you think. I know how I'm feeling that day, and I might need an aid for that day. So it's not your opinion on how able I am. And especially with the way things are going in this country, people with disabilities need people who are able-bodied as allies. Like, you actually need to be an ally, because one, you can become disabled at any point in time in your life. Did I think, oh, my depression and stuff and my PTSD would turn into everything that it is now? No, honestly, I did not. But here we are, and we are just trucking along, because that's all we can do. Okay, because you only get one body. You get one body for your entire life, and you do your best to take care of that body. And sometimes, you may start off with your body already trying to go against you with autoimmune diseases and other birth defects and genetic disorders. So you are already going against the grain. But that one body is the only body we're gonna get in this lifetime. We're not to robot body yet, unfortunately, I think. But that body is the only body you're getting. So you have to love that body. That is yours. You can also love other people's bodies. That is theirs, but also with consent. Only love other people's bodies with their consent. But, so, you only have one of you. So you have to love that one of you, and you have to take care of that one of you the best you can. But sadly, in this country currently, unfortunately, there are people trying to take away things that make loving your body and taking care of your body away, like healthcare and Medicaid, and making medications really expensive and hard to afford. As a type 2 and a diabetic and person who has lots of friends that are type 1, we don't need insulin and other medications being priced out. People will end up losing their lives because of that, and that doesn't seem fair or right in any sense of the word. But I digress. You have one of you have one body, you have to take care of it. And I don't know how to express to other people that you need to care about other people's lives as well as your own. Like, that was my thing during the pandemic, the crisis of humanity. There's no way for me to explain to you that you should care about other people. I think you just should. Like, I don't see the reason why not. And even if you were super duper selfish, wouldn't caring about other people still benefit you? Even if you were the most selfish person on the face of the earth? Like, it seems like it might be a good thing to care. Both about people with disabilities, about climate change, and about everything else that's going to affect us, even if it doesn't affect you right now. It will always affect you eventually. If not this generation, then the next. One thing my grandma always liked to say is what happens in darkness will always come to light, and what goes around comes back around. So it's better to be a caring and giving heart than being a cold, selfish son of a liberty, okay? So, for Disability Pride Month, I'm Nyx. I go by Nyx on the internet. If you know my real name, that's cool too. But remember, caring about others matters. Have kindness, because as Superman said, that's punk rock, right? And just be good people. The world needs more of that, okay? So take that little bit of the video, if you made it to this part, save it, apply it, and do some good shiz, okay?